A lot of times a company will have a logo and then decide for no reason they need to change it. And most of the time it looks worse. So that's what I'm going to talk about. These are the worst logo changes in history. Also, I made a couple videos in the past talking about oversimplified logos, where basically they get an old logo and they update it to a really simple version where most times they look worse. So you can check those out, but these are just the worst logo changes in history. So I'm going to talk about ones in those videos and ones of current. Let's go. First up, we have the most recent example, Twitter changing its logo to just X. For some reason, they thought it'd be a good idea to change the entire platform name from what everyone knows to something that nobody will remember. Seriously though, no one's gonna be calling Twitter X. It's like, yo, did you see what I just posted on X? That doesn't even sound like an appropriate site to be on. I actually asked a question on Twitter similar to this and asked, who's actually gonna call Twitter X? And everybody said no. This has gotta be one of the worst rebrands in history. Of course, there's the classic Pringles change. They changed their logo a little bit back now, and it still looks bad. The new logo looks like it was thought of by a 5-year-old. Here's a new logo change that happened. The soda Fanta changed their logo to this boxy look. I don't even know how to describe it other than I don't like it because it's new. Papa John's, you got the classic logo right here until they changed it to this. For really no reason at all, you just gotta do it to keep up with the times or something. Here's a logo that I never talked about before, Chuck E. Cheese. They had a bunch of logos over the years with Chuck E. Cheese's pizza all the way to Chuck E. Cheese with the thumbs up. That's the one I remember as a kid. But just recently they changed it to this new one where it's a really simple logo and it has the new redesign of Chuck E. Cheese himself. I mean, I guess it could have been worse, but I miss the one from my childhood. Like if you agree. Warner Brothers, this is a logo most of you will see before you start a movie. I remember this logo and so many other people do as well. But if you haven't seen them in a while, this is the new logo. What is that? While editing this, I actually found out that Warner Brothers changed their logo again. So this one was the one they changed it to, but apparently now it's this logo. So honestly, that is a little bit better. I don't even know why you have to change it in the first place, but if I had to pick between these two logos, I'll definitely go with the new one. I had to just throw that in there since they changed it again. I love how everything has to be so simple now. There's no more fun or creativity anymore. You just got to be depressing and bland. I remember when Instagram changed their logo and everyone freaked out. This was the old one and they changed it to this one. So many people didn't like it at the time, but I guess now no one cares. I mean, after 7 years, people just get used to it. Another really big thing is all the logos looking the exact same. I talked about this before, but it's just so bad I'm bringing it up again. You got Pinterest, Spotify, Airbnb, Google. All of these logos look the exact same. Before they had a little bit of creativity where they all stood out on their own and just making it more enjoyable to look at. But now they're all the same and just nothing. Some more examples include Olive Garden, Petco, and the list goes on. I thought redesigns were supposed to look better. I mean, that's why you're changing it in the first place. You have an old, outdated logo and you want to update it. And I guess it fits the times now, but why does the times now have to be boring? All these logos look so bad. Apparently, the new thing is just to copy one another. If your logo looks too good or original, quick, you gotta change it now. They cannot stand out. Every logo has to look the same. That's the new thing you gotta do. Don't stand out from the competition, blend in. You got Firefox. This was the old one, and they changed it into some just random circle. The fox got so blended, you can't even tell what it was originally. And of course, there's a bunch of other logo changes, but sometimes they're not always too bad. Like the Burger King logo, I actually don't mind. I think that change is okay, but my least favorite logo change in history, get ready for this, it's the YouTube logo change. I will never like the new logo. It's only a matter of time until it gets changed into this. I can't wait for that. Tell me what's your least favorite logo changes in the comments. Make sure to subscribe, and I'm out.